Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Dorit Kemsley dragged for not reaching out to Teddi Mellencamp amid health battle. Teddi Mellencamp's friends rallied around her at the hospital when she underwent brain surgery a few weeks ago, but that lineup didn't include Dorit Kemsley. Teddi, now getting ready for radiation, said she still hasn't heard from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star. Meanwhile, an unexpected Bravo star has shown kindness to the mom of three. Teddi's nemesis, Vicki Gunvalson, sent her a gift and some encouraging words amid her health battle. Teddi shared the item on her podcast, telling her co-host Tamra Judge that she was shocked to hear from the OG of the OC. The former RHOBH star was also shocked that Dorit had been radio silent throughout her ordeal. Now people are dragging Dorit and praising Vicki for the kind gesture. Teddi is finally back on her podcast, Two Teas in a Pod, after some time away to undergo surgery. She has been getting a lot of love and support online, even from someone she hadn't imagined. During a recent podcast episode, Teddi paused to show Tamra something surprising, a coloring book she received from Vicki Gunvalson. The publication, titled The Best of Housewives Coloring Book, also came with a note. Teddi, we hope you know just how protected you are, in prayers and positive energy too, the card read. At this point, I had to grab my glasses because I thought there was a freaking typo, said Teddi, after realizing the gift and card were from Vicki Gunvalson. Teddi has called out Dorit in the past for not supporting Kyle Richards. Now, she is experiencing the same treatment from the RHOB star. I haven't heard from Dorit, but I've heard from Vicki Gunvalson, exclaimed the RHOBH alum. Dorit was one of my best friends. Thank you, Vicki, it meant a lot. I really appreciate it, added Teddi. I just was shocked. Several people commented on the Two Teas in a Pod page, applauding Vicki and dragging Dorit for not reaching out to her once close friend. That's awful Dorit didn't contact you. Disgraceful, and says a lot about her. I'm glad you heard from Vicki though, wrote one Instagram user. Love this and shame on Dorit Kemsley for not reaching out, posted someone else. Wow, the Dorit situation is unbelievable, so self-centered, another commenter wrote. An Instagram user exclaimed, Dorit Kemsley, really you didn't reach out, shaggy me on you. Another added, no excuses for not hearing from Dorit. Not acceptable. I'm Team Sutton anyway right now. Are you surprised that Vicki has reached out to Teddi but Dorit has not? Sound off in the comments below. Dorit Kemsley dragged for not reaching out to Teddi Mellencamp amid health battle. In the world of reality television, drama is often a common thread that binds castmates, both on and off the screen. However, when emotions go beyond the script and into real-life experiences, the public's expectations change. Recently, Dorit Kemsley, a prominent star of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, found herself at the center of a social media firestorm after failing to reach out to her former co-star, Teddi Mellencamp, during a particularly difficult time in Teddi's life. Specifically, Mellencamp revealed she had been battling a serious health issue, and many fans were quick to point out that Dorit did not extend any support or compassion to her old friend, leaving many questioning their friendship and Dorit's character. Teddi Mellencamp, who is known for her candidness on social media, opened up about her struggles in a vulnerable post where she shared the details of her health battle. Teddi has been publicly transparent about her journey with weight loss and fitness. But this new health scare was a different, more somber challenge. She disclosed that she had been diagnosed with a medical condition that required serious attention. And in the wake of her announcement, fans were quick to rally around her with messages of support. However, one glaring absence in the conversation was Dorit Kemsley, who had been a major presence in Teddi's life during their time on RHOBH. The two had shared numerous personal moments, and viewers often saw them bond over their shared experiences of motherhood and the pressures of living in the spotlight. With this kind of history, many fans assumed that Dorit would be one of the first to reach out to Teddi during such a trying time. But when it became apparent that Dorit had not extended any form of contact, it ignited a firestorm of backlash from fans and social media users alike. The criticism quickly spread like wildfire across Twitter and Instagram, with fans accusing Dorit of being insensitive, selfish, and even cold-hearted. Social media users took to their platforms to express their disappointment, with many questioning how someone who had once been so close to Teddi could be so indifferent in her time of need. Teddi is so brave for sharing her health battle, and yet, Dorit couldn't even send a text? It's heartbreaking to see how easily people forget their friends when things get tough. Another person chimed in, "It's no surprise that Dorit couldn't reach out. She's always been more concerned with her wardrobe and glam than her friendships." The criticism wasn't just coming from fans. Fellow reality stars also took note. Some were quick to defend Teddi, while others chose to weigh in on Dorit's behavior. In an uncharacteristic moment of candor, fellow RHOBH alum Kyle Richards, who had witnessed many of the ups and downs between Dorit and Teddi, expressed concern over the situation. Kyle, always diplomatic, but never one to shy away from the truth, posted a subtle yet pointed comment about the importance of supporting friends, especially when they're going through tough times. While Kyle did not directly call out Dorit, it was clear that the comment was aimed at the situation, and it was a stark reminder of how small the world of reality television truly is. The backlash against Dorit wasn't limited to just words. Fans took to various platforms to speculate on the reasons behind her apparent distance from Teddi. Some speculated that Dorit's priorities may have shifted in recent years, given her increasing focus on expanding her business empire, while others pointed to the tensions that had surfaced between the two during their time on RHOBH. Throughout the years, there were moments when their friendship appeared to be strained, particularly after certain drama-filled episodes and confessions made on screen. It's worth noting that Dorit had a reputation for being somewhat disconnected from the other women, especially when it came to matters of the heart. Known for her luxurious lifestyle and penchant for the finest things in life, Dorit's focus had often seemed to revolve around maintaining her image and managing her public persona. Her involvement in the Beverly Hills social scene, paired with her tendency to prioritize her family's image over personal bonds, led some to speculate that her lack of outreach to Teddi might be indicative of a broader tendency to overlook emotional connections in favor of outward appearances. However, many fans were unwilling to accept these potential explanations. They argued that no amount of fame, fortune, or status should eclipse the basic human decency of reaching out to a friend during a time of crisis. For some, the failure to offer support, even if it's just a text or a simple call, felt like a betrayal of the trust and friendship they believed existed between Dorit and Teddi. The public's reaction to Dorit's silence on the matter also reflected broader societal expectations of friendships in the age of social media. Today, there's a unique pressure on celebrities to be accessible to their fans, and even more so to their peers. The idea of supporting one another is seen not just as a personal choice, but as an ethical responsibility that extends into the digital realm. When Dorit failed to meet this expectation, she inadvertently exposed herself to criticism from both the public and her peers. Interestingly, Dorit's silence did not go unnoticed by Teddi herself. In an emotional post on Instagram, Teddi shared that she had received an outpouring of love and messages from many others, but acknowledged the absence of certain individuals who had once been close to her. Without mentioning Dorit by name, Teddi's words were clearly directed at the person she had once shared so much with. She thanked her fans for their unwavering support and emphasized that it was the people who showed up during the darkest times that truly mattered. Teddi's post seemed to serve as a subtle but pointed response to Dorit's failure to reach out, reminding the world that actions speak louder than words. She also shared her resolve to focus on her own health and well-being, reinforcing that her journey was about finding strength and peace, regardless of the circumstances surrounding her. In the aftermath of the controversy, Dorit did not immediately address the situation publicly. Whether or not she eventually reaches out to Teddi remains to be seen. However, The incident served as a stark reminder of the complexities of friendships in the world of reality television. While fans may see everything unfold on their screens, they are quick to judge the reality behind the scenes, especially when it comes to the all-important concept of loyalty. At the end of the day, what this drama reveals is the very real pressure that comes with living life under the microscope. While the lights and cameras may capture the glamour and drama of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, the real story is about the human connections that are forged and, sometimes, broken in the most unexpected of ways. And as for Dorit Kemsley,